Spongebob, lost episode, Krabby Patties. Hello, my name is Wildstyle. I live in a district in Thorsvallow called Ackerman Estates. And the Thorsvallow weather here. The weather here is either either really rainy or really sunny, and it's like really hot. But during the winter we have snowstorms, so there's a plus. But anyway, today the rain was coming down sideways, and Junie B. Jones, my roommate, was yapping my ear off about her new pair of sparkly shoes. The one that refused to ride the stupid smelly bus. Yeah, her. This day we were in the red light district of all places because Junie B insisted on finding a grown-up DVD. We stumbled into a dingy store that was very smelly. It smelled so bad you couldn't understand the concept of its smelliness. It smelled like if freaking Larry the Lobster had lots of Taco Bell and had diarrhea all over the bathroom. Anyway, my eyes landed on it, between a DVD copy of Coyote Ugly and Don't Mess with the Zohan, lied a SpongeBob DVD. The cover? A disaster. SpongeBob looked like he'd seen a ghost. And there was even drawings of an Among Us character in Little Uzi Vert and Sexy Red. There was even drawings of Sexy Red on it. I think there were drawings of Doja Cat on it as well. The title, SpongeBob, Krabby Patties. I knew it was a mistake, but Junie B was already grabbing it. We raced home, soaked to the bone, and I ordered Chinese takeout. Extra dumplings, please, and settled in. The intro was normal until the episode card came up. Red background, black font, and Krabby Patties was the name of the episode. In the middle, the music, Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish. Okay, weird, but I can roll with it. Maybe it was made recently. Who knows? The episode started with SpongeBob cooking Krabby Patties as he usually would. But Squidward was yelling at him, because, I don't know, Squidward's always yelling at him for some reason. But for some reason, SpongeBob was speaking Afrikaans. I really hope I'm saying that right. A language that's spoken in South Africa. I really hope I'm correct. Then, bam! Bunny Maloney from Bunny Maloney waltzes in and says, "Hey! What's going on here? It's Candy's job to cook breakfast." I nearly choked on a dumpling. What in the world is Bunny Maloney doing at SpongeBob? And then, the scene cut to Mr. Krabs yelling at someone to get back to work. That someone? Caillou. He was throwing a full-on tantrum. The narrator was even there. Caillou was very upset because he had to do janitorial work at the Krusty Krab. No, I don't want to. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Silly old car. Silly. Wah! That tantrum. I screamed. Caillou was in the wrong show. How was he there? Suddenly, it cut to the bathroom where Squidward went into two stalls. One had a fake Justin Bieber, the one from the Justin Bieber Eats Poop video from like 2009, which I know is still up. Comment down below if y'all watched that back in the day, because I know I did. And then the next stall, Justin Bieber said, "Well, my dog's eat it, so can't be that bad." And then he started eating his poop. And then Squidward went into the next stall and saw a skibbity toilet. The ones from 2023. Anyway, SpongeBob then went to a mirror and asked, "Am I a fraud?" Meanwhile, while he was doing that, a TikTok lady appeared and asked the mirror, "Have you tried these brownies? These Little Debbie brownies? Little Debbie calls it brownies. They are so good." I'm sure if you watch Grimey's Try Not to Cringe TikTok compilation, you'll know what I'm talking about. The final act was even more bonkers. Plankton was getting arrested for, I don't know, he was always getting arrested. Along with Gladys Sharp in the Verminator. You know, Dwayne L'Enfant. I really hope I said that right. Gladys was begging like she would in the movie. She went, "Officer, please! It was that Verminator! He sold it to me! This has nothing to do with me!" The cop, who wasn't even a fish cop, it was a normal human cop, said, "Look, it was in your yard, your name's on the contract, so you could tell it to the judge." And she threw her tantrum as normal. "I can't be arrested! I am president of the Homeowners Association!" She punched the police officer in the face and ran faster than Sonic the Hedgehog away from there. Maybe she fled to Cambodia or something. I don't know. I saw what was going on and screamed at the top of my lungs so loud people near the beach could hear it. "Why is Gladys Sharp in SpongeBob?" I yelled. Junie B. Jones even looked into my room and asked, "Is everything alright?" I replied, "Yeah." She was like, "Okay, time to go back to my Golden Girls." Anyway, while Junie B. Jones was returning to watch her soap operas, I continued watching. The credits rolled, you know, the credits from SpongeBob that gave everyone creeps for some reason. Instead, it wasn't the Hawaiian music that gave people chills for some reason. It was instead the song Pound Town by Sexy Red and Nicki Minaj. The copyright date, or the creation date, rather. The episode was... Anyway, the creation date, May 17th, 2023. I grabbed the DVD and chucked it into the dumpster outside. I think a damn raccoon got it or something, or maybe Stanuki took it. I don't care. Anyway, I needed Chipotle. I needed it bad. I took the subway down to Thorsvallow's Restaurant Row district and went to the Chipotle. On the way there, on the subway, people were either dancing to cringy TikTok songs, or they were acting like people do on New York City subway trains, or they were straight up sleeping on the trains, blanket, pillow, and all. I think one of them were even playing ASMR sounds. I started to fall asleep. But anyway, I got off the train and headed to Chipotle. I needed it bad. I went inside the restaurant and ordered my usual burrito. I don't know, I don't go to Chipotle. So, when I was eating my Chipotle and watching my videos, I noticed, I felt something behind me. You know, that sixth sense. I turned around and...